Welcome back to my channel, The Empowerment. Here we talk about Mitumba business or second-hand clothing business or any other business-related topic. If you are watching us for the first time or you are my viewer and you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe, like, and share. From what I'm wearing is a trench coat. It will tell you that it's very cold. It's a cold season. And therefore, as a good Mitumba or second-hand business person, move with the trend, the weather trends. Weather trends will make a good bail for you because I've had people asking me to define what a good bail is or which bail should they buy or purchase. But I always insist that every bail is good. Mitumba business is good. There is no bad bail, there is no good bail. Bail is a bail. And therefore, a good bail in Mitumba business will follow these four categories, all these four areas. If you touch all these four areas well and you understand them, you'll get to know what a good Mitumba bail is. So number one, weather trend. The weather trend will determine which bail you are going for. In cold seasons, people tend to buy heavy clothing and they move very fast. That is already a good bail because you can sell it at a faster rate, people buy it very fast. That is a good bail. If you do your pricing well for the trench coats, you'll get your profit back. And therefore, is that not a good bail? That's a good bail. A good bail is a bail that can sell very fast. A good bail that people buy very fast. A bail that people want by that time. Those are three. Those areas make a good bail. And therefore, there is no clear indication that one bail is better than the other. Number two, the locality of selling. Where you are going to sell your bail also defines what a good second-hand cloth bail is or a good Mitumba bail. The locality of selling also determines whether the bail is good or bad. For example, I can pick a short clothing bail or short dresses bail and sell it in a Muslim area. It will not move because the Muslims don't wear short clothes. But if I take that bail, to a university or as an institution or a college where we have college students, that bail will move very fast. And therefore, those are two scenarios. I am selling my bail in a Muslim area where people wear long clothing. And I'm also talking about an institution, college institution, where people prefer trendy clothes, short clothes that expose their part of their body. So this bail is good, but the selling locality is wrong for the Muslims. But it's one bail. Don't you see that there is no good bail? What matters is the locality of selling. The ability of a bail to sell at a faster speed makes a good bail. Look at the area you are in. Look at what they like. Take time. Just walk within the area you are. Look at what people wear. Do your research for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. when it is hot, when it's cold. Do your research before you start the business. And then when you decide, or when you, out of your research, when you see what they like most, the clothing they talk about, that is what you should go for. Because it's going to give you money. You are going to meet a demand that's already available. Of course, if you go into Mitumba business and sell what others sell, the competition will be very high and you might not get money as fast as possible. The ability of a bale to sell faster depends on the demand. Are you meeting the demand of the local people? Are you meeting the demand of people, or what people want? That will define a good bale. Meet the demand of the customers. Not one customer, but look at your geographical area, determine what is going to make a good bale through the demand that's already available in the market within your locality. The profitability of a bale also defines what a good Mitumba bale is. The profitability of a bale also defines what a good Mitumba bale is. For example, sorry, there's this bale called the chiffon tops, silk tops. It comes from China, Asia, those areas. This bale, a good bale, ranges from around 170 US dollars to 19 to 19 to 1,000 to 190 US dollars, 170 to 190 US dollars. Sorry. It contains 250 pieces to 300 pieces. So with the 250 pieces, if you multiply, let's say you want to sell each cloth at 100 bob or $1. So 250 pieces times $1, we are going to get we're going to get around 250 US dollars. 250 US dollars. Now, assuming that you're going to sell each at $1 and you have 250 pieces, let's take that as the minimum pieces. So 250 pieces times $1, that's going to be 250, 20, that is going to be 250 US dollars. So 250 US dollars, if you minus from, let's say you bought it at 190 US dollars. So 190 US dollars, 0. So I'm going to get the difference. So 0, that is 6. So, 6. So you're going to get 60 US dollars as your profit, assuming you sell each cloth at 100, which is very impossible. Because there are clothes that you are going to sell more than $3, more than $2, I mean, $2 or 2.5 US dollars. And those you're going to sell at 2.5 US dollars or $2 are the best clothes you're going to get in that bill. That's what we call the first bill, the first camera in that bill. They can sell at 2 to 2.5 US dollars a piece. Assuming you have 60 of them or 100 of them, which is very possible, because I've done that bill, which is very possible to get almost 100 pieces in that bill, good clothes in hand of 100 pieces in that bill, and you sell all of them at 2 US dollars or 2.5. So I'm going to do 60 pieces. Let me do 60. Let me do 100 pieces. 100 pieces times 2 times $2. So I'm going to get 20. I'm going to get $200 as a whole when I sell only the first camera, which is 100 pieces. So I'm going to get $200. This $200 is already surpassing my capital just from selling the first camera alone. And therefore, for a profitability of a bill, be able to separate your clothes in 2 categories or 3 categories. Number 1, first camera. Number 2, second camera. And number three, the waste. These waste, don't throw them away. I'm calling them the waste for our viewers to understand, those who don't understand Kiswahili. But in Kiswahili, in Kenya, East Africa, we call them fagia. Fagia, or the waste, means that you can sell them at a cheaper price. There are people who always come and carry the fagia. You can come and they can come, you give them at a lower price, they carry all of them, they leave you with the good ones. And therefore, the profitability of a bale is determined by the ability, sorry, by the ability to separate the bale into three categories, and each category you price them differently. That is a good Mitumba bale. So there is no good Mitumba bale in the market. What is good Mitumba bale is how you perceive your environment, how you look at your environment. Do you have the already customers or not? Are you meeting the demand or not? Are you selling in a place that has a demand for Mitumba business and second-hand clothing? Are you able to divide your bales into those categories we've talked about? If you need more about this Mitumba business, feel free to contact me. I'm always available. For those watching us and have not subscribed, kindly do so. If you are a newcomer watching us for the first time, do so. If you are already with us and did not subscribe, kindly do so. So you share with your friends so that we can reach so many people who want to do this business and they are stuck somewhere in between. I will talk about our next video, the source of capital, where to get money, how much you can use to start this business. Until next time, thank you for watching.